Good morning, guys. We're going to go straight into our phonics lesson this morning. We're going to do our speed sounds, nonsense words, green words, red words, and then we're going to go into our new ditty story. Okay, guys, so we have got our speed sounds here. Okay, so I want you to pause the video and I want you to read your sounds in the right order. So starting with f and ending with ch. Read them all through. And then I want you to read them in different orders. Okay, so really test yourself and just point to a different one each time and see if you can say the sounds. Okay. Okay, guys, now we're going to go on to our nonsense words. So as you can see on the screen, there are 4 different nonsense words. So we're going to start with the top one, blend them together and say the word. V, o, s, v, o, s, vos. Make sure you're looking out for your special friends in these words. Next one, can we see any special friends? Yep. Or quap. What nonsense these words are. Okay, you can pause the video now and you can read the other 2 which are below. We're going to get straight on to our story. Okay, let's have a look at our ditty green words. Okay, so we're going to separate our sounds and then blend our sounds together. Make sure we're looking for our special friends. So we're going to start at the beginning. We've got special friends. Yeah. This. Cat. Now it's your turn. You can pause the video and then separate your sounds and then blend them together to sound out the word. Okay, we have no red words this week. There aren't any red words in this story, so it's going to be a super easy one for you, I'm sure. Okay, ditty 3 is called This Cat. The rhyming ditty is about a cat who thinks he is very clever. Can you pause the video and read through the story? This cat can sing. This cat can hum. This cat can bang a big tin drum. Splosh! Right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that story. Okay, I've got some questions that I would like to ask you, so making sure that you're doing some good listening. Okay. My first question is, what 3 things can the cat do in the story? What 3 things can he do? Can you either tell whoever's near you at home what 3 things the cat can do, or you can write them down for me, which is fantastic, so I can see that you're writing. Okay. Next question. Do you think the woman likes the cat in this story? What do you think? Do you think the woman likes the cat in this story? And last question, do you like cats? And can you give me a reason if you do like cats or if you don't like cats? And if you have your own cat, can you tell me the name of your own cat? Okay, we are going to go on to our holding a sentence now. And it's a bit different than the ones that we've been doing on Monday and Tuesday, because today there is a word missing on our sentence. We have got 2 sentences and there is a word missing. This cat can. This cat can. So not only are we holding a sentence today and remembering this cat can, we also have to think, listening to the story, which you can rewind and go back over in case you've forgotten, what the cat can do. This cat can. Okay, so in your books, when you are holding your sentence, I want you to think, this cat can, and fill in the blank. These 2 are going to be different. You can't just write 2 sentences with the same word at the end, because we remembered that the cat can do more than one thing, definitely, from reading the story. Okay, so I'm going to take this away, one last look. Don't forget capital letters, finger spaces, and full stops. Okay, let's see our sentences, and we're going to mark our sentences together. Okay, let's start with, do we have a capital letter at the beginning of our sentence? This, capital T, tick. Do we have our finger spaces? Tick. Does our sentence, whichever it may be, make sense? So my first sentence I chose was, this cat can sing. Full stop. So does our sentence make sense? Yes. And do we have that full stop at the end? Yes. So we should have 4 ticks for our sentence. This cat can sing was the first one. For the second one, I put, this cat can hum. This cat can hum. Capital T, yes. Finger spaces, yes. Does it make sense? This cat can hum, yep. And do I have a full stop? Yes. This third sentence, I will be super impressed if anybody got this one. Okay, for the third sentence, this cat can bang on a big tin drum. Wow, that is a long sentence, and I will be super impressed if anybody held that sentence in their head, remembered, and wrote it down. Capital T for this, finger spaces, this cat can bang on a big tin drum, and full stop at the end. That is a fantastic sentence if we held it. I think that my group, Miss Scorrow's group, Miss Madison's group, Miss Rogers' group, you could really push yourself on this one. This cat can bang on a big tin drum. I think we could add an adjective there to describe the cat. Okay, so let's quickly look at what the cat looks like. Here he is. Zoom in on him. There we go. The cat. What does the cat look like? What adjective could you use? This big fat cat can bang on a big tin drum. This fluffy grey cat can bang on a big tin drum. So really test yourself when you are writing these sentences, okay? And I can't wait to see what you come up with. Hi guys, so today in English we're doing something completely different. Now we have finished our topic of Neil Armstrong and the moon and space, and we are moving on to fairy tales. So our topic for this term is going to be Once Upon a Time. Okay, so we're going to start by talking about what are fairy tales. Okay, so we're going to have a look at what fairy tales are really. Okay, so we're going to have a look at an introduction to traditional tales. So traditional tales is another name for fairy tales. Okay, these stories are fiction stories. Okay, so we have non-fiction, which is information, it's real, it's not made up. And then we have our fiction, so things like traditional tales and our fairy tales, all from somebody's imagination. Okay. Traditional tales. Traditional tales are stories that have been told and retold many years. Often they are passed down through generations. So your parents, their parents, and then their parents, great-great-great-great-great-grandparents. So that means it's been passed down through generations. Therefore, they become a story that many people know. There are often lots of different versions of the same story. And traditional tales are also known as fairy stories or fairy tales. Okay. Traditional tales often begin with, once upon a time, a long, long time ago, in a land far away, in a faraway kingdom, one sunny day, did you ever hear the story of, or early one morning? A setting is where the story takes place. So there are lots of settings in fairy tales. These are some of the popular ones. A magical kingdom, a land far, far away, a cottage, in the woods, in a forest, in a castle. And these are lots of traditional tales, very popular fairy tales we've got here. My favourite, oh, let's see, can I see my favourite on the list? Beauty and the Beast. I love that story, Beauty and the Beast, one of my favourites. Okay, so we're going to play a little game now. Okay, it's called Traditional Tale Characters. So I'm going to give you some clues and you have to guess which character I am talking about. She is a girl with blonde golden hair. She likes to eat porridge. She sits in other people's chairs until she finds the right one that's just right. She even gets caught sleeping in a bear's bed. Who do you think it is? You can pause the video now if you'd like and have a talk with whoever's in your house with you. Who do you think I am talking about here? Okay, let's see if you were right. Goldilocks. Well done if you said Goldilocks. On to the next one. They like to build houses. They are animals that live on a farm. They like to eat wolf stew. There are 3 of them. Okay, you can pause the video now. See if you can guess which character I'm on about. Let's see if you got it right. The 3 little pigs. Well done if you got that answer right. Okay, the last one now. This is the last one now. Name that character. He meets a giant. He gave away his family cow for some magic beans. He climbs a very, very big beanstalk. Can you pause the video now and see if you can guess which character I'm talking about? Let's see if you were right. It's Jack from Jack and the Beanstalk. Well done, guys, and well done if you got all of those answers right for the characters in the story. Okay, so what I want you guys to do today is, just like we've been talking about different characters from the stories, from the fairy tales, I would like you to choose one of your favourite characters, and I would like you to draw your favourite character, either in your books if you've got them at home or on some paper, and then I would like you to write a title. So I've done one here. So I've drawn my favourite. So not the best drawing, but I'm sure yours will be beautiful. I have drawn the gingerbread man, and I have written the gingerbread man, just so I know that you all know that that's who that is, just in case you didn't know. So the gingerbread man. I have drawn the gingerbread man. And then you can see I've drawn some arrows. So I want you to, at home, okay, draw your favourite character and describe him. Describe them to me, okay? So to describe the gingerbread man, he has got a big smile. So I could write big smile. Just like that. So I have drawn an arrow to his smile and I have written big smile. And then I've drawn an arrow to his legs. What does the gingerbread man do? He runs very quick. So he runs and runs and runs and runs as fast as he can. And you can't catch him because he's the gingerbread man. So I'm going to write he runs and runs. I've written, pointing to his legs, he runs and runs. So that tells me when looking at this picture, he's got a really big smile and he runs and runs really fast with those legs. Okay. So what else do we know about the gingerbread man? I really like gingerbread man, so I bet he'd taste delicious. So I've used adjective yummy. I bet he's yummy. So he's got a big smile, yummy, and he has super fast running legs. Okay, so that's what I would like you to do, on either on a piece of paper or in your book. I would like you to draw your favorite character name your favorite character at the top, and I would like you to describe your character. Okay, make sure your drawing's a lot nicer than mine. I don't have many colors or anything at home. So if you draw with your pencil and you can color it in and make it look beautiful for me. Okay, can't wait to see your favorite characters. Hi guys, so this is the year 1 maths video. So if you're in year 2, you can just fast forwards at the bottom and just go on to yours. So well done for the Monday, Tuesday work, year 1. You've done fantastic. So we've done numbers within 50 and 1 more and 1 less. So today we're going to be practicing counting in 2s. 2, counting in 2s. So like you can see on your worksheet today, count in 2s. What are the numbers? So the idea of this activity isn't to count 1, 2, is to count in 2s, okay? So when we are looking at the numbers, we're not going to get our finger and count each individual counter, okay? It's really important to try and do it in 2s. Even if you're saying the 1 in your head, so 2, 4, 6, okay? Even if you're counting in your head still, it's important that what you're saying out loud is only counting in 2s. So if you have a look at question A, how many have we got there? 2. So in that box underneath, you are going to write 2. Okay, and then so on. So you can count the other ones, but remember, we are counting in 2s. Okay, guys, once you have finished your worksheet and you have practiced really hard counting in 2s, we are going to have a look at something else as well to help you count in 2s. We are going to have a look at something called Noah's Ark. And it was a man who believed that the world was going to flood. So he built this huge ark, just like the one in the picture, so he could save all the animals. So he could save 2 of every animal in the whole world, so that there would always be certain animals left. And when the whole world flooded, they all got onto the boat. Okay, so this will help you counting in 2s. So as you can see, there are 2 gazelles, like gazelle class. 2 gazelles, 2. Then the buffalo get on. 2 gazelles, 2 buffalo. 4. 2 gazelles, 2 buffaloes, and 2 giraffes. 6. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, you keep practicing counting 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. When you get to 10, we're going to try a little bit further. Okay, you can always go back over this video and practice your counting. So let's go back to 2. If you see the number, you say it. Fantastic. We're only going to go up to 30 today. Okay. Just keep practicing. Remember, you can rewind that video and you can go back and count all the animals that get onto the ark. What I have done here for a little extra activity for you guys, I've drawn a picture of Noah's Ark. I think you guys can probably draw a better Noah's Ark than me. What I would like you to do is draw Noah's Ark and see if you can draw 2 of each animal. What animals would you put onto the ark? So I really like snakes. So I would put 2 snakes onto my ark. What else would I put on? I really like dogs, so I might draw 2 dogs on my ark as well. Look a bit like rabbits, but they're going to be dogs. So I've drawn 2 snakes and 2 dogs on my ark. There are lots of animals that I would really like to save, but I'm going to leave it at that for now. Okay. And I want to see what animals that you would save. So in your book, do the work that's set first on the worksheet of White Rose Maths. And then for a little activity after, you can draw Noah's Ark and see how many animals you can count in twos to put on your ark. Okay, well done. Hi guys, so we're going to go on to maths now. This is year 2 maths, and we are going to today. We are counting the sides of 2D shapes. Okay, so counting the sides means counting round the outside, okay, of each shape. Okay, so let's have a look at that first one together. Let's have a look. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A pentagon has 5 sides. Okay, so that's all you are doing for question 1, which should be super easy, just counting, okay, and then writing the number. Make sure we're really concentrating on our number formation. Make sure they're as neat as possible, even if you are drawing using the computer. As you can see here, just go on to a different question. Okay. It says complete the table. So for question 4, complete the table. Okay, so some of you might need a little help with writing the names of the shapes, but if you can verbally, if you can tell whoever it is that is helping you the name of the shape, then that's okay. Then and they're not telling you the answer. So here we've got the name missing and the number of sides missing, but we have the shape in the middle. So have a think. Can anybody tell me what shape that is? Well done if you said rectangle. Okay, so rectangle is what we were writing here. Rectangle. Number of sides. So how many sides does a rectangle have? Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sides. So we will write 4 in this box here. Okay, so that's what we are doing for the rest of the table. Good afternoon, guys. So what we're going to do in science this afternoon is we are going on a spring watch. Okay, so if you have a garden, fantastic. Or you can use your daily exercise where you're allowed out to exercise for an hour a day to look for these signs of spring. I have got you here a spring hunt checklist. Okay, and these are lots of different things that we might find in the season spring, which is coming up. Okay, so we've just had winter, it was cold, there was lots of snow, okay, and now we're going into spring. So when you go either on your walk or in your garden, can you see any of these things? What we're going to do is you're going to tick them off if you see them either on your walk or in your garden. Okay, so I went out over the weekend on my daily exercise and I found lots of different signs of spring, which I will put at the end of this video so you can see what I saw when I was on my walk. And then when you go, you could either take pictures, which would be fantastic, to send along back with your spring hunt checklist as well. Okay, I can't wait to see what you find.